The Justice Department has finally released some of the highly anticipated Epstein files. More than 300,000 pages of documents related to the late convicted offender were made public today. They include photos, flight logs, grand jury testimony, and a lot of heavy redacted.
Yara AAP Ka text completely unique words or fresh narrative style main, meaning same rakagaya high lekin wording bilkul nei high. We've watched famous people crash before, but what's happening to Steve Harvey right now is something else entirely. This isn't a public slip or a reputation bruise. It's a rapid wipeout, unfolding so fast it feels like an emergency switch was flipped behind the scenes. Just days ago, Harvey was still America's smiling daytime icon. The man who monetized family wisdom, built an empire on moral lectures, and sold trust as a brand. Now, his digital footprint.
But we have a congressional act now to requiring the release, but they're going to say, you know
subject
what?
To
Tom
redaction.
Hanks, it's unfair that he was mentioned because he was eating Skittles.
Subject to redaction. Subject to redaction.
And we all know what that means. That's to protect.
That's why I'm saying you will never be satisfied with what's released.
Print is vanishing. Social media pages wiped clean. Upcoming projects abruptly paused. Production teams stalled. According to sources close to the situation, his inner circle has gone silent and sealed off. This isn't routine PR cleanup. It's a calculated disappearance. And the trigger, insiders suggest, has nothing.
We've seen dozens of new photos we haven't seen before of Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell with very high-profile people, celebrities, people like Mick Jagger and Michael Jackson, like you showed, also like British royalty and actors. All of that we sort of knew was happening. I want to highlight specifically two for the public interest, and that is President Clinton and President...
Nothing to do with a tasteless joke or an awkward interview. What's surfacing now is far darker, connected to information Harvey was never meant to expose. Details allegedly linked to sealed records, powerful names, and files long rumored but rarely spoken about. Files connected to Jeffrey Epstein. The first indication that something was seriously off came without warning. Harvey's long-running talk shows suddenly went dark. No final episode, no emotional sign-off, no explanation of...
So they in that generation. And I asked them what is it, and they said, Dad, you clickbait.
No.
He said, you clickbait. He said, you one of the most viral people in your age group out there. He said, Dad, every clip on Family Feud got you on it.
Yeah.
You clickbait. If they can take your face and put it on anything, you become clickbait. He said, and that's what it is, you know.
Viewers, just a sterile press release about reevaluating direction with no timeline for return. In the industry, that silence spoke louder than any announcement ever could. Soon after, information began leaking.
On clicks and views, the universe does not differentiate. It just gives you clicks and views. So now, here they come the rest of them. And now you got clicks and views.
My question to that, though, is...
Not from gossip outlets, but from within Harvey's own professional orbit. And the backlash wasn't coming from fans. It was coming from money. Investors, according to multiple insiders, are livid, not over a mistake Harvey made publicly, but over sensitive knowledge he allegedly carried and may have revealed. Knowledge tied to records that powerful individuals have spent decades and vast fortunes keeping sealed. These aren't
big enough to make powerful people nervous, then his sudden silence starts to look less like shame and more like strategy.
I'd say that Steve Harvey was in a perfect position to help me get credit. I wouldn't have to go through what I went through, but God's hand.
Minor embarrassments. They're documents said to carry weight, the kind that shift narratives and expose systems. Harvey's name, sources claim, doesn't merely appear in passing. It's reportedly connected to travel records, private correspondence, and specific timelines that place him within Jeffrey Epstein's social and logistical sphere during years now considered the most damning. And those materials, we're told, are no longer fully controlled. To be clear, this isn't about a single image or a loose social connection. Recently released Epstein-related Justice Department files reference a 1996 FBI report describing alleged threats, blackmail, and the theft of private images involving minors. While the victim's identity was officially censored, legal analysts have linked the complaint's details to Maria.
Thing keeping those names out of the headlines. For now.
He took my Winton. Took my Winton from me. He turned my son against me.
Farmer, one of Epstein's earliest and most vocal accusers. What remains visible, however, is the structure, the dates, the repetition, the network pattern. These records don't isolate Epstein as a lone operator. They outline a broader web. Within that framework, Harvey's name reportedly surfaces not as an incidental presence, but as someone linked through 2006 flight manifests to periods when Epstein's activities were allegedly at their peak. There are also archived images, including a 2004 photograph placing Harvey alongside Ghislaine Maxwell.
And so she called me, and she just went off on me.
Epstein's longtime associate at a high-profile event attended by multiple influential figures. It's not just the photo that matters. It's the setting, the timing, and the overlapping names. And that context, insiders say, is exactly what investors are now racing to contain.
I don't care. All the king horses and all the king men cannot stop me from putting this book.
What sets this situation apart from the usual celebrity controversy is who's reacting and how. This isn't about angry audiences or trending hashtags. The real alarm is coming from the people who actually bankroll Steve Harvey's empire. The same financiers who, just days ago, were content cashing in on his wholesome, family-first image are now, according to insiders, scrambling behind closed doors. Emergency boardroom sessions are being called. Corporate audits are reportedly underway.
So you're not allowed, they don't want you to say nothing about what's really going on.
No, they want you to be quiet.